You may have seen this floating around. Logitech came out with a brand new mouse, the G502 X. There's 3 variants of the mouse. I wanted to do a little quick review on it, so I went ahead and I went to my local Best Buy and I bought the mouse. This is not an ad. I was not endorsed. I was not sponsored by Logitech, by Best Buy, anybody. This was me just going out and getting a mouse and doing a quick review for you guys. And in fact, I reached out to Logitech and asked them, hey, can I test out the mouse? And they pretty much told me if I want free stuff to enter a giveaway. So yeah, I spent my own money on this. But with that said, let's get on with the quick review. I think it's pretty safe to say that this mouse is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, look at this thing. This thing is well designed. I mean, it looks just like the original G502. It's a little different in the shape size. Now, I never used the original G502, so this was brand new to me. I use this mouse here, which is the Superlight. I am a huge fan of the Superlight. I love this mouse. This is an absolute game changer for me, but nonetheless, I still wanted to try out the G502 X. Maybe it was the advertising, maybe it was just how it looked, maybe it's a bigger mouse, just had me intrigued a little bit because I do have bigger hands. I did want to check this mouse out. Not a direct comparison to the Superlight. The Superlight's in its own category, just for the weight difference. G502 X is just a completely different beast. Now, there are 3 variants of this mouse. You have a wired version, you have a non-RGB wireless version, and then you have the wireless RGB version, the Plus, which is the one I got. So in the box, you have normal accessories that come with pretty much every wireless mouse that Logitech makes. You have a USB-C cable, which is a nice addition here, having USB-C. You have a wireless dongle if you wanted to extend, the wireless instead of plugging it directly into the back of the computer. You can do an extender to have it closer to where your hand is, but I find them very unnecessary. And then you also have a swappable button on the side. So the one that comes default is a bigger button on the side. You have a swappable one that's a little bit smaller. I actually prefer the smaller one here. And then also the G502 X has Logitech's Light Force optical mechanical switches, the first fully hybrid gaming mouse switches to combine the speed of optical and the feel of mechanical, according to Logitech. So 2 forces, 1 goal. And what I like about the G502 X Plus is the addressable RGB. So with Logitech software, you can go in there and you can actually individually address the RGB to any color you'd like, or there are certain profiles you can go in there as well and choose, a profile that Logitech has created on behalf for you. But a really cool feature to see that, because the Superlight doesn't have that RGB. The G Pro did have some RGB on it, but the Superlight does not, so it is kind of cool to get that accent lighting at night. My final thoughts here, coming from the Superlight, this mouse is heavy to me. I'm just so used to a Superlight mouse. I don't think I can ever go back to anything over like 65 grams, if I'm being honest. This mouse, though, the build quality is beautiful. The RGB is absolutely stunning. It's a great mouse. If you're used to the G502 or anything, with a bigger size, heavier weight, I think this mouse is a great option for you. You're getting quality with Logitech. I've never had any issues with them. I know some people have mentioned some double click issues in past mouses, especially the G Pro, but I haven't experienced that in the Superlight. I do think the price tag's a little bit heavy. I mean, you're paying $159, which is pretty expensive for a mouse in my opinion, especially when the Superlight is on the same level. But again, completely different mice. In the end here, I think this is a good choice. You can't go wrong with it. But I'm still standing with my Superlight.